Hello there, it's Florida Man Coasters here. Now I'm going to be talking about the Demon at California's Great America. This is going to also apply to the one at Six Flags Great America in Illinois. But I'm going to be specifically talking about my experience on Demon at California's Great America. So let's talk about it. It is a aerodynamics whooping coaster and it's very intense, I gotta say. But let's talk about the way out first, because that's the main thing that makes a roller coaster good. So you go up a lift hill, of course, like any other aero looper, and you go into a slow, turn, which, doesn't do much, it's a turn before the drop. The drop does give some decent force, though, I have to say. You then go into two vertical loops, which are both very forceful in my opinion, very, very good vertical loops, which overall, very good. Then, anyways, you go up into some straight track up into a little, like up into a little hill that maybe gets you a little bit of airtime. Anyways, you then do a slow 180-degree turn to a drop into a tunnel, which is pretty cool. At night, it has cool colors, and you go into two pretty good corkscrews, actually, which I normally don't like corkscrews on arrows, but I actually really like those two. But also, right before the corkscrews, in that tunnel, they do have lighting, or no, the other one, they have lighting effects, or both of them, they do have lighting effects, which, is pretty nice. Then it goes into a helix, and then the ride's finished. So, should this ride stay around? Yes, it's a great ride. Like, not a great, but it is for sure a good supporting coaster, and it seems pretty popular still. And overall, I would, it probably won't get relocated from California to America just because of its age. But I do hope that it does, but I don't think it will, just because of what I said earlier, its age. And I didn't get too much, and talking about smoothness, I didn't get really any headbanging, and really, it was very, very smooth. It was very, very forceful. It's a similar way out to California. Carolina Cyclone, which I rode like 2 years ago now, which was my first aero, actually, first aero looper at that point. So now I think, if this is what Carolina Cyclone's like, well, I'll probably like Carolina Cyclone a lot more than I used to say the least. But yeah, this ride is a classic, of course. If I remember right, it didn't originally have the first two vertical loops. It was added later in the 80s, I'm pretty sure. Which, pretty cool that they did that. The lights in the tunnels are really cool, I gotta say. Especially at night, you see like flashing lights everywhere, and then like for the corkscrews at least, you fly into the corkscrews, which are pretty intense for aero corkscrews. You fly through them. So yeah, I would say that this ride does deserve a ride when you go to California's Great America. And I would say that it's a little bit overheated, to be honest. Yeah, I hear some people say, oh yes, bad ride, blah, blah, blah. I think it's actually a really good ride. And you guys should ride it if you guys go to California's Great America. I just hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. So I see you guys in the next video. And peace.